Kerning. Kerning is the distance between your letters, and it's the distance, if I bring across a vertical guideline here and I'm looking at the word wait, you can see that the end of the W here and the big, whoops, that's a horizontal one. I always get these two mixed up because it's different in Art Canvas. And the distance, let's zoom in there, the distance between the two letters, I've got that a little bit out. Move it with this. Okay, so the distance between the end of the W and the beginning of the A is only a small distance, but the actual appearance is a lot further because of the shapes of these two letters, and it's more obvious in some fonts than others. But if we move these across, that looks like it's about 1 millimeter apart. Let's go and look between the I and the bottom of the A, and that is also 1 millimeter apart, but it looks much closer together because of the shape of the letters. So sometimes we want to actually move the letters to make them appear to be more evenly spaced, and that's what kerning's all about. And in Embroidery Canvas, it's easy enough to do. All we need to do is select the word that we're working with and go to our reshape tool. And in our reshape tool, we've got these little pink diamonds on each letter. There's one here in the middle of the I, and there's one in the middle of the T, and these ones, they're all centered, so you'll see them more easily on some letters than others. But I just want to move this A a bit to the left, so I need to left click and drag the A a little bit to the left till I think it looks more evenly spaced. And you may need to slightly adjust the other letters as well. Whoops. So you just left click and drag those diamonds, and that gives the appearance of a much more evenly spaced word, even though the distance, well, there's now a negative distance between the W and the A. If we were to go at the extremity of the W, it's actually just cutting through the bottom of the A, so there is actually a negative distance. Now, what if you want to do that in Art Canvas? Now, I have another design here that is in Art Canvas, hasn't been changed to letters yet, so let's switch through to Art Canvas. And as you can see, that it's not as pronounced with this particular font, but I still would like that A a little bit closer to the W. So how do I do that? And if you look here, I've got object properties open, and I'll be able to use the object properties to sort this out. Now, if you haven't got object properties open here, it's a docker, so if it's not in your dockers down here, just click on the plus at the bottom of all your dockers, and that will bring up all the possible dockers you can use, and you can put a check mark next to object properties and it will appear. Now, there's no lettering options in here because I haven't got anything selected. So if I select my lettering, I will then get a lettering tab here, and the object properties of that lettering will show up here. But if I want to adjust, the actual kerning option is here, just above the uniform fill. So, but it's grayed out. I need to be in lettering mode to be able to do this. So I need to, while it's selected, come over and click on my vector lettering icon, and that changes it to lettering mode, and you know, because you've got a cursor here that you can backspace with and retype or whatever you would like to do. Now what you need to do, your cursor when you're in the actual lettering box changes to a vertical little cursor, and you need to just get to the left of the W and left click and drag across the W, and you'll see a blue highlight come behind the letter, and then once the W is highlighted you can let go. And I'll just zoom out a bit for you so you can see this happening. I'll just move across a little bit. Now you highlight the W, that means that W is going to be fixed, and when you adjust the kerning, all the other letters after that will move to the left. So this is really accurate because instead of just moving one letter, you're moving all the letters at once. And so the spacing between the A, I, T will remain the same. So I'm going to now just click on the down arrow. It's in percentages, but it goes 5% at a time. And if you just click on the down arrow and keep clicking till you're happy with what it looks like. One more, I think. And I'm pretty good with that. Let's see what one more looks like. I could probably even go to that. So when you're happy with the look of it, then you're done. You can just click on your pick or select tool and click off, and you're ready to move on. Now let's go back to that first embroidery one and see if we can do that exact movement, that is, move all the letters towards the W so that we maintain our other spacing for our other letters. So let's go back to embroidery canvas. And go to design 1. Okay, now I'm going to undo because I've actually I've actually moved the A. So let's undo till we get it back to where it was before with the big space here. Let's select that word, go to the reshape tool, and this time I'm going to click on the pink diamond in the letter A and it will turn blue. Now if I hold down my control key, I can click on the letter I and its little handle will turn blue, and I can click on the letter T and its little handle will turn blue. I probably should have changed the colour of the lettering so you can see that better, so I will do that. I'll select this colour lettering and change it to red, and go to the reshape tool, and I'm going to click on the A handle, hold my control key, click on the handle for I and click on the handle for T, and they're all blue. Now when I left click and drag the A, the I and T will come with it. So that gives us exactly the same effect as we just had in Art Canvas. So we can maintain the spacing of the other letters. I hope that helps you get a better look with your stitch out.